Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashoo, and my channel is all about uh, self-growth, awakening to your authentic core self, and understanding your energetic system as I have been undergoing my awakening process called Kundalini Awakening since the year 2005, which was a kind of a topsy-turvy ride for me. But as I surrender to this energy, it helps me to learn a lot and gain a lot of information about my own sense of self and brought positive changes in that, as this is an energy of spiritual growth. So let's get started with today's video about what I realized about success and failure, and how much significant is failure as compared to success, or are they equally significant in our lives? Then why do you attach, or we attach, shame, a sense of shame to the failure, and success is celebrated? So today we are going to learn why it is important as well to celebrate each failure. And when we begin to celebrate each failure, we are giving messages not only to ourselves, but to our children and coming generations that there is nothing bad in failing sometimes or even many times. So far as some kind of wisdom is gained through that failure, or some kind of learning has happened through that failure. So let's tap into the wisdom of failure today as we awaken to our own failures from the space of inspiration, hope, and looking forward instead of feeling sad, depressed, or attaching anything negative to our failures. Now, what I realized during my Kundalini awakening is that failure and success, they are the two sides of the same coin. So they're the two aspects of the same energetic system that is important for our growth and evolution. So we need failures for our growth, because if we keep on succeeding, how would we begin to reflect upon what we really need to change in our lives? So each failure is your guiding post. It's a guidance towards what changes you need to bring, or your children need to bring in their lives, so that they can start doing things differently, and they can start growing in their attitudes, in their beliefs, in their mindset. And it's all about a shift of perspective. Life is all about a shift of perspective, because we are so much fixated in our conditioned perspectives that we don't grow, we don't evolve. We can't see changes, though we badly want to see changes in our lives, unless we start shifting our perspectives. And shifting of the perspective is a very soft skill. You can't see it visually, just like you can see any object, but you need to feel it, you need to sense it, you need to reflect upon it through that sensing, through that mindful sensing. Only then a perspective change can happen in your life. So failure, when you attach a sense of shame to the failure and you give that message either to yourself or to your child, what you're doing, you're ripping them of their joy, you're ripping them of their uh, sense of moving forward in life with a kind of enthusiasm that comes through each victory. So if we start celebrating the failures with as much vigor and intensity as we celebrate success or achievement, and start talking about our vulnerabilities, or start talking about our shadow aspects without attaching shame to that, then our life is going to be so beautiful. We are going to be so beautiful because we won't be sitting like kind of sad when we feel like we didn't say something that was nice, or we didn't do something that displeased somebody, or we felt guilty, or we felt sad, or we felt depressed. Why do we have all these emotions? They have a purpose. They have a purpose to make us see that why it is so important to love yourself, why it is so important to celebrate each, and having that perspective, having that felt sense, having that mindset is so important if you want to live each moment with vitality, with vibrancy, with happiness, with joy. Then nothing is going to really cut through your spirit. Your spirit is going to be very resilient if you have learned or you've taught your children to learn that each failure is a guiding post to the next success in your life. So each failure has a purposefulness to it. So learning to see through the lens of positive outlook, through the lens of positive meaningfulness around each failure, and teaching our children why it is so important to look at your failures as a guiding post towards the next success is so important. And also we're learning through each failure that are instilling that sense of perseverance and determination, which are so important to be resilient and to keep going about your life with a positive attitude and attunement to your sense of self. So that is authentic self-love when you fail and you celebrate your failures because you can see the value of your failure. So being able to see the value of each failure is such a beautiful gift you can give to yourself or you can give to your children and see them thriving in life instead of struggling and surviving in their lives. So I hope that I'm able to say something that is helpful and good enough to reflect around. Not only reflect around, why not start applying it in your lives and start looking at each emotion that erupts or emerges in your field of consciousness after each failure or anything that is bringing down your energy system. That is a good sign that you need to start loving yourself more and start looking into the beliefs or conditioning around feeling that sadness around your failures or something that has not gone well as per your perspective. So I'll see you in my next video. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up and love to you all. Bye.